So I want to share a little thought that I had this morning, and it was while I was walking my dog. It's my mom's birthday, and she's 62 today, so happy birthday to my mom. What I was thinking about is how can I emulate how good of a mom my mom was to me. When I describe my mom, I think about compassion. I think about she built strong relationships with friends. She was always there for us. She supported us if we were in trouble or not. So these are just some thoughts I was thinking, and I talk about this in relation to what kind of mom do you want to be? So it really brought me into thinking about me as a mother and determining what kind of mom I want to be for my kids and how do I want my kids to describe me. So I think this is an amazing exercise for you to sit down and write a letter to yourself from your children, and in the eyes of them, how do you want them to view you? And then and you maybe don't write it down, maybe just think it, like, what are the words that you want them to use when they describe you? And how we carry ourselves, how we decide that we take care of ourselves, our lifestyles impact those characteristics, right? So if we're getting good sleep, if we're working out, if we're feeling good, we are more likely to emulate the positive that we want to give to our kids. Obviously, we all live the mom life, and it's not rosy, and getting your kids out of the house might, I don't know, maybe there's some cuss words, but maybe not. But it's, so I get that part of it, but thinking about like what we can control and thinking about how amazing we can really be for our children. So when I did this personally, I want my kids to say that I was compassionate. I want my kids to say that I was a trailblazer and I fought for what I believed in. And that's something I'm striving to do with a vengeance, without worrying about what other people are thinking and all that stuff. And I want my kids to think that I was loving and carefree and present with them. And so these are some characteristics that when I sat down and thought about it, I'm like, okay, I can do better on my day-to-day life. I can do better for them. And I want to be a healthy influence for them. So I want them to see that I take care of myself. I don't want my kids to think that I pee my pants too, and that's normal. Like, I would not want that for my daughter. And I want my kids to know that pooping and peeing is healthy, and all the good stuff that goes with that. So we talk about that. And so I guess, the more you take care of yourself, the more that you're in control and, you're not allowing yourself to pee and not letting yourself like just kind of suffer through maybe some painful intercourse. You wouldn't want that for your kids, right? So why do we take that for ourselves? I get it. Time is a virtue. Maybe you haven't decided to invest in your own self-care right now, and the time will come, hopefully. And you just have to make sure that time does come so that you can be this full force of life for your children. And so whatever words that you want them to use to describe you, it's easier to emulate and become those words when you're taking care of yourself. So I just wanted to share that piece today. Thank you for being a part of the Body Motion journey, and we're so excited for what's to come, and I'm excited to be more transparent with you guys about my journey as a mom as well. All right, take care.